guys, what's up? How is everyone? Welcome to Flix and Comix Live. It is February? We just started February. My goodness, where did January go? I have no clue. But we're here now. And yeah, Jojo, if you guys are new to the channel. Um, yeah, so this show is usually, as you guys know, a place that I like to go to just chat with you guys, tell you all about behind the scenes stuff, maybe what I'm planning for the channel. Just sometimes I do random pickups. I just show you guys pickups from the past month or so. And today is no different. So I did end up going to Disneyland last weekend. That's why I was out of town. So I have a couple pickups from there that I want to show you all. It had been quite a while since I had been to Disneyland, probably like almost a decade. Because I guess you want to count if you want to count Florida Disney World. I went in 2019. That was technically the last Disney experience I guess I've had. But Cali Disneyland, I hadn't been for a decade or so. So it was awesome. I had a great time with the fam. So yeah, I'll tell you guys all about that. And then I wanted to go over some new movies that I watched. Heart Eyes, Companion, and yeah, we'll get deep into that stuff. And then also yeah, I have some stuff I wanted to go over about the channel. Maybe some I don't know if you want to call it an announcement or anything, but definitely some updates for sure. So yeah, that's what I have in store for tonight. Should be fun. But we got Las Cruces in the chat. What's going on? And circumstances. What's happening? I've been tuning into your shows lately. It's a lot of fun. Like your crowd. It's cool. I've been gone for a while from the comic thing, the comic world, because like I hadn't been like comic collecting for probably like 2 years now. I've been reading here and there, but yeah, I used to be heavy into the YouTube comic community here on YouTube. So I'm still kind of getting used to it again. I'm kind of jumping back in there, and it's nice to meet you recently, or virtually meet you, I guess. So yeah, it's been cool kind of trying to catch up with the community. Um, it's nice. It's nice. I do miss some of my peeps from back in the day that I don't see anymore. Um, it's crazy. It's crazy how fast this little bubble, this little niche evolves on here. But yeah. Anyways, all right. So let's get started. Newer and still. Oh, that's another thing. Yeah, I was gonna talk about it later, but I will do a watch along tomorrow for UFC, baby. We'll discuss it later. I don't know. I have to do my picks still. I haven't really even. I've been this week's been kind of nonstop for me, but I will. I'll probably post my picks. Oof, it's already Friday. Shoot. So I was doing a thing where I was posting my UFC picks on Friday. I would do like a short earlier in the day, but Fridays are like my busiest days. So maybe I'll do it tomorrow morning. Like who, if I know it? Oh, from the community that aren't doing it anymore. So actually I just I just jumped into his name used to be Tony Fett, but now he goes by Signature King. He just did a live today, and I was like, damn, I haven't seen him in ages. But I used to follow Fu too. His name's Fu, Comic Fu. Yeah, he used to be a cool dude I followed. Who else? Well, sadly, TiVo passed away earlier or late last year. He was another one that I used to follow more often. And then who else? There's a lot of people. I just can't really rattle them off right now. They're just not popping into my head immediately. But yeah, even like Great Legend's still around, but like he had a whole crew too that he used to do stuff with that was fun too. Drew is still around. Well, he was gone for a little bit too, but it's like people kind of dip in and out. But yeah, no, I definitely missed everyone though. I'll say that. That's for sure. What's up, Patrick? How's it going? We're just chatting here. Hope everyone's having a good Friday night, baby. I'm happy. It was kind of a crazier week, so I am happy. And then, oh, dude, so I'm leaving on Monday for spring training. For it's time for me to head out to Arizona. Every year I have to go out there, and yeah, luckily, because working for the Giants, so it can be crazy just uprooting your life for 2 weeks. And it sucks for my channel because then I don't get to do any content out there. Maybe I'll do like a quick live or something. I don't know. I've been thinking about it. It's tough though. Those are longer days. But yeah, I'm going to be out there. So that's kind of why I wanted to get this live in. And then tomorrow I'll do the watch along for UFC. Maybe I'll do something on Sunday. I don't know, because I'm still like in the middle of packing for this trip, this 2-week-long trip, which was another reason. Maybe I'll just start with channel updates since that's where we're headed. Yeah, I'll be gone from the 10th to the 23rd, 22nd, I think. But I'm gonna be dead ass tired when I get back, so I'm not gonna produce anything for the channel probably for another couple of days after that. Because I also got to pick up Benji, my dog, who's with my mom right now in SoCal. So it's just chaotic right now. Anyway, so yeah, this weekend is going to be the last weekend for a little bit that you're not going to see me. I'll try to pop into people's chats and say hey, but as for my own content, yeah, you're looking at probably early March. So crazy. Anyway, let's see. Oh, I wanted to bring back Agrippa Comics, my comic live show. I ended not ended it, but I've been on a hiatus from it. Like I said, I've taken a break from comics for a bit now, but I'm jumping back in. So it's been a year since I'd done the show. I couldn't believe it already. So yeah, I'm bringing that back because I pre-ordered some goodies from mycomicshop.com. So I'm excited for that. I've also been reading, oh shoot, I left it in my room, but I'm reading some Batman right now and Harley. Do you guys remember that Black Label book that came out was it like 2 years ago now? My buddy Jeffrey Comic-Con gifted this book to me, so I'm gonna finish reading that. Started it already. So yeah, finally have comic content again. Who would have thought? It's only in my name. Let's see. Yeah, hard to do off the top of it. Yeah, I'll have to like look at my subscriptions. Maybe I'll do that at the end. I'll like go down and see who's still active and who's not. Yeah, do stuff from training camp. Let me see those Crab Giants players that the Braves are going to beat next year. Look, I ain't arguing with you at all. You didn't hear it from me, but dude, we got some work to do. That's all I'll say. And that's all you're going to hear me say. But yeah, gotta go. Chiefs y nada más. That's funny. Well, I also work Niners games, so I gotta rep a little bit. And then Rod gives me crap too, because like it's hard for me to choose because I used to live in Vegas for like 8 years before I lived in NorCal. And I was working the Raiders games out there. So I became a fan of the Raiders. And then I moved out here. And now it's like, okay, I'm working the Niners games too. So it's like, what the hell? I don't even know who I'm rooting for anymore. I really don't. It's hard. It's hard to not root for the Niners. Like, ugh. Anyway, those are just me problems. But yeah, don't talk sports with me, guys. You'll just get mad. And the Royals too. Oh, goodness. But yeah, and then there's the freaking Super Bowl this weekend, which clearly I'm not following because Raiders are I guess my team, and then Niners are my secondary team. Rod tells me I'm not allowed to have two, but it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. And then of all teams, they have like a huge rival. Well, rivalry. I don't care. I don't care. Anyway, let me take a sip. It's going to be a fun weekend, though. I'm excited, mainly for UFC, but let's be real. All right. So I went to. Oh no, I didn't finish the updates, right? So bringing back Grip of Comics won't be back till the 22nd. Probably later. And I'm gonna try to go watch The Monkey, and then do maybe a quick little reaction / review to that. So maybe keep an eye out on that for that. But I don't know. I'm not gonna make any guarantees because it's crazy busy during that time. But yeah. And then I think that's it for updates. It was just those two main things that I'm bringing the show back. And I'm trying to do more reviews, as you guys know. So it's just hard to find time to edit these days too. But anyway, all right. I went to Disneyland, and I finally got to go to Galaxy's Edge. I'm a big Star Wars fan, so that was amazing. It's been on my bucket list for pretty much ever since they opened, but I just have not really prioritized that. Especially because Disneyland prices are insane. I always try to justify it, oh, maybe I should go this week or whatever, next week, whatever. Oh, I can't even do that anymore too, because you have to make appointments way ahead of time now, by the way. But anyway, I'm thinking oh yeah, eventually I'll get there, right? But then I always think, oh, I could use that money for other things that I like, though, and that's the collector in me that's always equating this amount of money to this amount of figures or this amount of comics or this amount of movies, and it's I just can't justify it. But yeah, my sister actually invited me and my mom to go, so I was well, here we go. Let's go. So it was awesome to spend that time with the fam. And yeah, again, it was just such an immersive experience too. The rides are, there's two main ones, right? The Smuggler's Bounty and then Rise of the Resistance. Smuggler's Bounty feels more like just an immersive video game. And then Rise of the Resistance that one's really cool. It's got so many different factors to it. It's got really good animatronics, and then it's got cool screens, and then you just the machines you're in are just constantly moving. It's just so cool. Everything that goes into all that, it's just amazing. No wonder it breaks down a lot. I heard it breaks down a lot, but yeah, it really does feel like you're in Tatooine or something when you're there. And we did get to go to the cantina, which was awesome. I had some blue milk and a cookie. Really good. Highly recommend. And then we had some other different drinks, which were they were all really good. I did get a mug from there. So spoilers, I didn't get a lightsaber. You know how you could build your own saber? I did not get that. Only because I have two sabers already. And I didn't want to, when you're with your fam, you don't really prioritize your own wants schedule-wise, really. You kind of just go with what the group wants to do. And I didn't want to kind of interrupt that to go off and make my own lightsaber, because I would. But anyway, yeah, I have a red one already. I have a Sith, and then I have I found a Rey one at Ross for dirt cheap one day. So yeah, those are in my other room. So yeah, I was I don't really think I need another one right now. And I don't know how good of a saber designer I would be anyways. Oh yeah. Oh, you already addressed these. Okay. Okay, so this is the mug, dude. This was freaking cool. I love me a good mug. And this is, it's got Endor sketched or etched in. It's got a whole scene playing out there. And it's pretty heavy duty. I love tikis. You guys watch my channel, I'm always busting out the tiki mugs. Most of them are cool. The horror ones are really cool, the kiki tikis. But not all of them are that great. Some of the designs aren't great, but the horror ones are awesome. So yeah, this one is cool. Oh shoot, I didn't even realize it said second edition. They make different editions. What the heck? Gotta look into that now. Uh-oh. Oh, Disney. Always appealing to the collector. What else did I get? So that's what I got from Star Wars Land. Oh, no, that's not true. I got the little Grogu. I got a little Grogu that sits on your shoulder. And I don't have it with me right now. But yeah, that one was cute. My mom actually got that for me. And then I picked these up. Oh, yeah, these are Star Wars too. Actually, everything's Star Wars, but it's not from... I got these from other stores that were outside of Galaxy's Edge. This is the craziest thing. This is R5 Zomb because he's designed like a zombie. I mean, that was pretty unique. I had to get that. I had to get that. Where else are you going to get that? Pretty cool. And I actually am getting out of action figures. I'm selling a lot of them, a lot of my old collection on Whatnot recently, just because I don't have room. But these are tiny, so I was like, okay, I'll pick some of these up. And this one I'm actually going to give to my boss. I got the R2 bunny. I got this for him because he's like obsessed with rabbits. So it's supposed to be like Easter, but yeah. And he likes Star Wars too, so got him that. Let's see. And then just a couple more things. Whew. Where is it? How to pick up some pins. Star Wars pins. Comes with that lanyard. It's a starter set. I have so many pins though. I like collecting pins because they don't take up a ton of space, which is a big factor for me lately, as you know. So is that it? I have one more thing. It's at the bottom of the bag. Oh my god, where is it? There you are. There you go. The keychain. Eileen Sith. So this is supposed to light up, of course. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sound effects not included, but cool. Cool. So yeah. Overall, really cool trip to Disneyland. The other like area, I mean, I always enjoy Disneyland. So, but it's, you know, it's pretty much the same that I remember it being. Haunted Mansion is one of my favorites. We went on Pirates of the Caribbean. We went on Space Mountains, also another fun one. Matterhorn was bumpy as hell, but it was still fun. Yeah. What else did we go on? I think I'm missing one or two, but yeah, very cool. Very, very cool. Um, what? Oh, hey, what's up, Seawood? What's going on? So yeah, I think, and the one in Florida is like almost identical to Disneyland, California, which I think's interesting. But actually, the other parks in Florida, the like Epcot, what's the movie one called? Like Hollywood Boulevard or something like that. And those two are really cool. Animal Kingdom, it was okay. I liked it too because I love animals, and I don't know. It's a little weird because it feels obviously touristy, but then you get like the zoo factor. I don't know. It's just like it's also like fake scenic. I don't know how to explain it. You know how Disneyland they make those facades where it's like it looks like you're in Tatooine and stuff. Well, it's like that in Animal Kingdom, but it's supposed to look like nature even though it's fake. So that kind of it's weird for me. It's really weird for me to be in there, but I don't know. I did like seeing the animals and stuff. So I have mixed feelings about that one, but let me take another drink here. Parched tonight. All right. So we've covered updates. We've covered Disneyland. The movies. So I wanted to talk about Companion and Heart Eyes. I watched Companion when I was down in SoCal after Disneyland. God, what is up with my throat tonight? Jeez. I better not be getting sick because I need to leave on Monday. Jesus. Sorry, guys. See that? It's like, I don't know what's going on. Anyway. So, Companion was pretty fun. I thought it kind of gave me the like Ex Machina vibes a little bit, except with more humor. I'm not gonna go into spoilers here, so you don't have to worry. But yeah, I would recommend it. It's not. I wouldn't even say it's like a hard like horror. It's more. It's a lot more. There's a lot more levity. Yeah, there are kills and stuff, but I don't know. There's something kind of endearing almost about the storyline itself and the main character. But it's not really what I expected it to be, but it was still pretty good. It was still pretty good. What else? Yeah, and I wouldn't say it's like super unique because like I said, we've seen stories like that, like Ex Machina, and more recently that one movie on Netflix with what's her face? Oh my god, let me look it up. My god, chick from Transformers, what's her name? I'm blanking on her. Megan Fox. The one with Megan Fox where she plays a robot. So there's a lot of them right now. Subservience, that's the one. Yeah. What up, Perry? Hey Kyle, what's going on? San Francisco 40 Winers. Yes. We're not going to talk sports here. Cancel Perry. I'm with that. What? Uncancelable. Who's canceling Perry? Yes, Megan Fox. So yeah, we've been seeing a lot of movies popping up like that for a little bit now. Like I think Her is kind of like that too. Anyway, so this one has like a horror-esque vibe to it, but I wouldn't even say it's like a hard horror though. It's just it's fun though. Um, yeah, and I liked the main actress. She was pretty good in it. Then yeah, I would recommend. I definitely would recommend if you're like looking for something cool to watch. It did feel somewhat, now that I mentioned the other one, Subservience, it did kind of feel somewhat like a streaming movie though, to be honest. Like if you would have told me that was lined up to be on Netflix or something like that instead of going to theaters, I would have believed it 100%. Um, I don't know if you want to call that a knock or not. I don't think it is. That's just the vibe I got from it, but it is fun. And Heart Eyes. So Heart Eyes I watched last night, and that was also kind of surprising to me. I So from the preview, I really felt like it was like a 2000s type of slasher horror. And you do get that, but it's so much more of like a mixed genre of like romantic comedy slash horror. And I think the minor issue I had with it was that it sometimes doesn't really know how to balance the two. So you kind of weave in and out like of the genres pretty with like a whiplash because it's so jarring. Like from one moment to the next, they go from horror to romantic to hysterical to, it's just like, whoa, what is going on right now? It's fun. It's still fun. Like I don't, that again, it's up to you if you want to consider that a knock. I'm just telling you guys like what I thought and what I observed, I guess. It's just different. Um, I did have a good time with it. Super silly at parts. Um, there was one scene I was cracking up when the protagonist first encounters the slasher or the killer. Um, yeah, if you guys have seen it already, you know what I'm talking about. It was hilarious. But again, I've seen there are other movies that do the horror comedy balance a lot better. I think like Sam Raimi's stuff is done so much better than this. But it was cool to see like that kind of Thanksgiving type of vibe where it doesn't take itself seriously, but it knows exactly what it is. So in that regard, I really did like it. And I think that yeah, it's just like again a fun watch. You know, the mask and heart eyes look so cool. Yeah, that was definitely an awesome part about it. I agree. And then when it has when he can see, or God, I don't want to spoil this, but at night or in the dark, I should say, when he turns them on. Yeah, that parts. I love that. Reveal was kind of anticlimactic. I thought it was a little on the weaker side, I think. It's like, it felt a lot, it felt like a lot like a wannabe Scream almost. I know this sounds like it's awful. It's not awful. I'm just saying it definitely follows the Scream formula. Um, it's definitely a lesser version, but it's also funny. It's weird. It's a weird movie, but I liked it. What can I say? It was fun. But yeah, it's interesting how 2000s horror is kind of coming back to like the zeitgeist right now. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. And it's interesting. I'm really curious to see what's going to happen with Scream 7 too. That how they're announcing like all these people to be in this movie. I'm like, damn, this is gonna be wild. And Kevin Williamson directing, but not writing. Like, how crazy is that? I still have faith in him though. I still have faith in him as a creative, you know. So as long as he's directing, I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt. But it does feel a little like reactionary that they're like announcing all these people, right? Like it does feel a little, I'm a little worried, but again, Kevin Williamson directing. I don't know how worried we should be, but we'll see. We'll see. But yeah. What else? What else? I think I mentioned it before. I started playing um Arkham Knight for the first time. I freaking love it so far. It's because I bought a Switch. I'm not a gamer, but I I don't know. I've been so curious, and I used to play, well, not play, but I had the game on Steam a long ass time ago, and I started playing, and then my computer crapped out on me, and I never got to play it again. But recently, since I bought the Switch, I was like, I can finally play again. So that's been fun. I don't know if anyone's played it here, but dude, I'm excited because there's like three of them too. So that's been kind of not eating my time, but I play here and there. And then as for movie pickups, I haven't really done any movie pickups lately. I've been super busy. But shows, I've been going back and watching Boba Fett, the Book of Boba Fett. I don't know if you guys are watching that or watched that. It's kind of slow, but I'm still kind of digging it. It's just kind of got this like slow burn. I don't know if it gets a little more fast paced later or not, but I'm on the third episode. I had already started watching it before, but then I stopped and now I'm starting again. So, yeah, that's where I'm at with shows. Ugh, I stopped watching American Horror Story for now. It's a lot. American Horror Story is a lot for me. It just, I like it, don't love it. So, and there's just like so many episodes, I feel like per season. I don't know. It's been rough. It's been unexpectedly rough for me. I so I finished watching Dexter for the first time last year, and I freaking loved it. So I'm watching the prequel series right now, which has been pretty decent, I think. Oh, Kyle's watching it or watched it. The payoff at the end of the Book of Boba Fett is awesome. Oh, that's so cool. Thank you for telling me that. That makes me even more interested in it. Cause yeah, I see, like, I find it interesting already. I also kind of noticed like a similarity between him and the Mandalorian, aside from the fact that they're technically like rooted in Mandalore or whatever. Um, but they have kind of a similar story where, well, Boba Fett is like, I guess his relationship with the Jawas is very similar to the Mandalorian and how he goes to those like remote little villages and helps them out and stuff randomly. You know what I'm talking about if you see Mandalorian. And that's what they do a lot too with if you guys ever saw the Clone Wars, they have those like little side missions and stuff. That's what it reminds me of. Is the old animated shows too. But yeah, no, I think it's kind of cool to see the aftermath of the Sarlacc pit and everything. Um, it's also interesting that we get these characters introduced in the movies, right? And they like barely say a word, and then all of a sudden with these shows, like they're giving us all kinds of backstory with these side characters, because that's kind of what they did with Darth Maul too. He like was literally mute in a Phantom Menace, and then in Rebel or in Wars and Rebels, he's like a chatterbox. I'm like, what the heck? It's cool. Don't get me wrong. It's just kind of funny that they like cherry pick these characters to create all kinds of content later. Well, I know they didn't plan that ahead of time, but it's still funny how they do that. And then obviously Boba Fett he was mute too, wasn't he? Like didn't say a word either. But anyways, well, he did as a kid. Sorry, we're getting super Star Wars uh, geeked out, I guess. I love Star Wars. Star Wars is awesome. But anyway, yeah, Book of Boba Fett. I'm excited. After that, I'll probably jump on to. I didn't watch Acolyte, so I'll probably jump onto that, and then. Oh, I forgot. No, I should watch Andor. I still haven't watched Andor, so I still got some catching up to do. I'm also trying to catch up on the Marvel shows. Good God. Ugh, it never ends, people. This is why for the longest time I just like put shows on the back burner because there's so many. There's so much content out there. It's like, dude, there's only so much time in the day. And I stay up late. I'm a night owl. I stay up late trying to watch stuff. And it's so hard. Like I'm watching American Horror Story 2, and I'm in the middle of the double feature season right now. Oh goodness. Do you feel like me though, where it's like it's almost a chore because you're like living the nightmare with them, right? And I like horror. It has nothing to do with like the effects and stuff. I like the effects and everything. The acting's good. Um, I just sometimes I think, at least in the earlier seasons, the ones that I've seen, sometimes it did feel like some of the things were like for shock value. Like, let's see how far we can push this and that and oh, like, oh, well, you thought it was over. Boom, here's this. It's like, I don't know. That's kind of the vibe I was getting. Um, it's a it's good, but I do have my issues with it. I am on the third Coven. That's the one I'm on. I think so far I've liked Asylum the best, but that's the one where I really felt like, man, this is kind of a chore. And I think what's screwing me up too is that I'm binging them. And I feel like this is one show, and I rarely ever say this because I'm a binger. I think it's one show that you shouldn't binge because it's so much, it's so dark, and it's so and like again, I'm a horror person and it still feels like a lot for me. It's heavy. It's heavy. I'm like, okay. There's like no levity. uh I don't know. I do I do think that I said this last time on my last live, I think. I do think that the the shows on Netflix, the oh my god, what's his name? I'm blanking on names tonight. The Flanagan verse. I feel like he kind of took the concept of the anthology series type thing, but he kind of perfected it, even though his like Flanagan verse is not connected. It's still doing kind of what American Horror Story is doing, but he did it in miniseries format. It's cool. I don't know. I think I enjoyed his stuff better. If you can even make a comparison, I know they're different. Okay. Okay, so should I just stop watching right here? Coming. Dang, because there's like how many other seasons? Oh, it's a lot, isn't it? It's like 9 or something. I don't know. Maybe not that many. It's a lot. But I'm just such a completionist that it's like I have to. I have to finish it. There's no I don't know. It'll bug me if I don't finish it. So it's just good to know too. It's just like, okay, know which seasons I like. And then I don't know. Maybe I'll like some of the later ones. Who knows? The others are good too. You'll see. Okay. I feel better now. Thanks, Kyle. Is Hard Eyes worth watching? It's worth watching, but I'll be honest with you. I don't think you have to go to the theater to watch it unless you want to have one of those old school kind of Friday night, maybe if you're going on a date, take your Valentine, then sure, have a good time. But I don't know. If it was like a normal, I don't know, if you're going in the midweek or like I don't know, just looking for a little more quality horror, I would say just stream it. Just stream it. Because lately I've kind of been picking and choosing certain movies to go to in theaters versus streaming, right? Um, but with Hard Eyes, I was extra excited because I do love me some good 2000s horror. Um, it just I don't know, it just came off a little almost a little too cheesy at times, but kind of depends on your taste, you know? If that's your thing, then yeah, go watch and have a good time. But lately, with economy this way, sometimes it's good to save a buck or two and just watch from home or whatnot, or just wait. I don't know. To each their own. Not every movie is worth seeing in theaters. That's a good point. It's true. It's true. And that's something I'm learning slowly but surely. Because I want to say like maybe 2 years ago, I was very like no physical media all day every day whatever or go to the theater for every movie you want to see, but now it's like okay, I'm finding a good balance because it's true, like you don't want to make a whole night out of it and go out of your way to watch a movie that you end up not really enjoying that much because it's pretty pricey these days to be going. Unless you have like one of those subscriptions. I have the Cinemark one. It's only like $10 a month. I'm not sponsored, but I would recommend that one. I like that one. So because the tickets roll over. So if I don't have time to go like any given month, like I had an extra one. So I was like, all right, I might as well use it on Hard Eyes. But yeah, no, I like using streaming lately for stuff like that. Like I think, yeah, in hindsight, I probably would have held off on watching Hard Eyes. Companion, kind of the same deal, to be honest. I think that's more of a streaming type of movie. I enjoyed it though. I enjoyed both of them. So, you know, it is what it is. I definitely like supporting my theater though. That's why. But streaming has its perks, you know, especially if you're a physical media collector as well. I like using streaming to like check movies out if I like it, if I don't. I don't like blind buying physical media. So it kind of I use it as a tool, you know. Flanagan is going to do the Netflix adaptation of Something's Killing the Children. I'm not sure if he would be the right for one for it, but even though it's horror, it's pretty good. That'd be cool if he did that. Yeah, I don't know. I think he would be good at that. I've only read the first few issues of it. I have the hardcover that I still need to dig into, but I've only read a few. Um I liked it. I think he would do well with that. Meanwhile, my theater has Cineclub, never tried it. Dude, try it. It's only $10 a month or something like that. T- Highest maybe 12 if maybe I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's like somewhere from 9 to 12. It's not bad. And then you get 20% off concessions. I just got out of Heart. I saw Companion last week. I enjoyed them both. Yeah, right? They're pretty good. They're pretty good. I think, yeah, if you're just looking for a fun time, both of them are cool. Um, yeah. I don't think they're standout, to be honest. I don't think they're like gonna make it to like my top 10 of the year, which I usually don't even do, but you know what I mean? They're not gonna be like up there on my list, I don't think. But they're definitely fun. And I'm always happy to have horror in theaters, you know, as an option. It's always nice. So, and for some reason, I feel like a bunch of them are coming out like right now. I want to go check out The Monkey so bad. I'm so pissed because I have an Alamo Draft House in SF, and they were doing there. If you guys have an Alamo by you, check to see because on Monday they're having an early screening, and I think like Q&A with Oz Perkins, and it's freaking I don't know if it's just here or because sometimes they do like they stream the Q&A live. So I don't know if that's what they're doing or if that's going to be live here at NSF, but you should check to see if they're doing the early screening everywhere. That way you could catch it early. I wanted to do that, but I can't because I'm leaving on my trip on Monday. So I'll have to wait till when is it? The 20 something? But dude, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for that. That looks so good. Let me know if you guys are gonna check that out. Um, what else am I excited for? Mm, I don't know. Thanks. It's a work trip, so I don't know how exciting it's gonna be, but it is what it is. Maybe I can sneak away and watch the monkey. I don't think I will because that's gonna be the day I'm like traveling. So whatever. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah. Um oh, what else is coming out soon? Trying to think. Trying to think. Um let's check. Let me see my 2024. This is usually what I talk about on the reel, but what the heck? Did you guys ever watch Cuckoo? I need to watch that. Oh, not 2024. 2025. Okay. Oh, we got Black Phone 2. Megan 2. Oh my God. Five Nights at Freddy's 2? I didn't know about that. Did I? I don't remember that. 28 years later looks so good. Ugh. I don't know. I wasn't like a huge fan of the first one. I gotta rewatch it because I literally have not seen it since since I rented it on DVD when I was in high school. Not to age myself, but so yeah, it's been a minute. And I don't remember if I saw the second one or not. Oh, I know what you did last summer. That's the one. Ooh, I'm excited for that. Excited for Monkey 2. Oh, Final Destination. That looks good too. See, that looks very like late 90s, early 2000s horror too. I mean, and that preview was really good. Ooh, yeah, I'm excited for that. Oh, wait. Who was the one that saw Hard Eyes? Hold on. Tim. One thing I was really disappointed with was, and I won't spoil it, but one of the characters dies a lot faster than I wanted him to. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say. Oh yeah. Captain America. Um, I'm not like super excited for it. I'm still gonna watch it for sure, but I don't know. I think I am suffering from the whole like superhero fatigue when it comes to movies. And I even hate to say I hate hearing myself say it because I am a huge fan of, superheroes in general and I love the comics and stuff. But yeah, I'm just not super excited for it. But I'm still gonna watch it. I think the previews look decent. It was 28 years uh is the one I'm looking forward to. Um I so yeah, I hope it's good. I mean, the preview looks good. We'll see though. It's funny how everyone thought that photo was Cillian Murphy. That was hysterical. Oh, like really? People are crazy. You know which photo I'm talking about? Let's pull it up. 28 days later. I mean, it kind of does, but 28 years later. Let's see if it pops up here. There it is. I'm dead. That's so funny. Let me see if I could share here, just so you could laugh. This guy. Oh my God, that's so funny. Oh, he's on the front of Empire. Anyway. Yeah, I mean that I love Harrison Ford, and then yeah, to see Red Hulk on the big screen, that is something cool. That's awesome. I saw they had a little popcorn bucket of Red Hulk like pushing the bucket. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I have a love-hate with those popcorn buckets recently. I'm trying to think who died way too early. Was it? Yeah. A certain actor. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. Certain actor I like. It's all good. So I have like a weird nostalgia for it. That was around the beginning of the zombie movie boom. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I don't think I watched that one in theaters. I'm pretty sure I rented it at Hollywood Video. Yeah, those were good times. Right? I was like, already, man. Oh. It's okay. But yeah, other than that, let's see, what else have I got going on? Definitely more. I'm gonna try to do more reviews. So I used to do like longer, like long length movie reviews, but again, it's just really hard to find time. I like to do like deep dives and stuff because I mean, anyone could just, grab a camera or grab the phone and record their quick thoughts, which is what I've been doing lately. But man, sometimes I feel like lazy doing that. And I want to edit something for you guys. So I'm trying. I did my Hush review, my Batman Hush review. Posted that. So if you haven't seen that, go check it out. I feel like the algorithm hated that video because like it barely got any views, but it's all good. I'm doing this because I want to do it, not because of the views. It is what it is. But yeah, I've been wanting to just put more work into my video and not just do like the quick reaction videos are cool and all. And I will continue doing those for certain movies. Like I was debating whether to do it for Heart Eyes or not. But I was like, I'll just go on live. But yeah, sometimes I just don't have time, it can be a time suck, YouTube. But, anyway, take another sip. This year I also, I think I mentioned it. I also want to start reading some more like horror adaptations. I got Pet Sematary. This was a thrift store find. But yeah, I want to start reading a little more of that. When, you guys, I don't know. I don't know, but these are just wants, okay? I want to do this, so I'm going to try. So that's gonna, I'll probably do like a short, like just kind of covering it once I'm done. I'm not gonna spend too much time on that, like on the channel, creating a separate video for it or anything. I'll just probably mention it on my lives or do a quick short or something. And then I do also want to read more. Also, not only the the adaptations, novelizations, I guess you want to say, but also the graphic novel adaptations. So those are to dos. But yeah, again, time is a whole nother thing that I got to deal with. So we'll see how it all pans out. But yeah, I think that's about it, guys. I'm good. I hope you guys have a great weekend. There's UFC. I am going to be doing a watch along tomorrow night, starting at 7 o'clock. We're just going to hang, watch the fights. That'll be fun. And then, yeah, have a good time watching the Super Bowl. And I probably, like I said, when I'm gone for those 2 weeks, I'll probably try hopping on and, like, I don't know, maybe going live on my phone via my phone. I've never done that before. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know. That's if I have time too, and I'm not like dead tired, because those are long. I work long hours whenever I have to go to Arizona. So again, this is my want list right here. Go Chiefs. Nice. Yeah. And yeah, thanks to everyone who hopped on today. I saw some new faces. Got Tim, Nick, Kyle. Good to see new people in the chat. We had Perry, Circumstances, Patrick, Las Cruces. You guys rock. And also, thanks for watching on the replay, whoever's doing that. Appreciate you. And next time, hop on my live and say hi, because I like just having a rapport with people. I like talking. That's the whole point of this live thing, is to talk to people. So yeah, appreciate you guys, but we'll see you later. Bye bye.